Welcome to the Liberty Reports training series. In today's video, we'll be discussing the LRKeep function included with the Liberty Reports software. The LRKeep function for Liberty Reports keeps the values in a data entry column on the correct rows when our adjacent query is refreshed. We can also enable adjacent formulas to fill down. In our example today, we'll add the LRKeep function to a custom-designed report which produces a list of AR invoices with a pending balance. This report has an input column which allows the end user to enter notes explaining why a pending balance still exists. By adding the LRKeep function in the column to the left of our input column, any notes entered will be tied to the correlating row of our query results, even if the query result changes or the rows are resorted or filtered using Excel. Since the LRKeep function is recommended for intermediate to advanced users of Liberty Reports, a link does not exist within the function wizard. Instead, we'll start by selecting the first cell next to our input column. We can then use the Insert Function button located in the Excel formula bar and select the Liberty Reports function category. Here we can select LRKeep from our resulting list and click OK. We're then presented with the option to define our function arguments. They are listed as target, fill down formula, and keys. For target, we'll use our cell selector tool, and we use this to identify the first cell of the input column for our notes. The next argument is fill down formulas. This determines if we're using the LRKeep function to retain text or numeric input. For numeric input, we would need to enter a formula stating empty rows would return a 0, and then we would enclose said formula in quotes like this. Since we're working with text input, a special workaround has been created, and we can simply enter double quotes to provide a blank cell. The keys argument is asking us to pick a unique identifier in our query results that tie the text input to each specific row of our query results. We'll use the cell selector tool, and we'll use the invoice number for our key. It's worthwhile to note that if we wanted, we could define multiple keys if the query that we were working with was more complex. Once our arguments have been defined, we have our function. Let's go ahead and use the Excel fill down handle to copy the function to the rest of the query. You'll notice that we've made notes for invoice 186-003 as well as 201-P1-002-RET stating that one has a balance pending due to monthly payments, while the other is awaiting approval for payment. If we go to our admin worksheet, change our query to display invoices due between April 25th and May 25th, then refresh the report, and head back to our query results, we see that our results have changed, but our notes for both invoices remain next to the correct rows. This concludes this segment of the Liberty Reports training series on the LRKeep function. Thanks for watching. We hope you found the information useful.